where the seeds are sown. Fingers tapping on a Ouija board. Broken silence like a shattered chord. Eerie hums in the dead of night.
It worked. It surprised me.
Yeah, I saw it on your face. Eyes sharing out.
Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to new Things Paranormal Talks.
Yeah.
Well, should I start?
Yes.
I'm going to
Please.
start.
Please.
Tonight, we have a very fun guest, and we got pointed out to this one because it was a very nice experience to do an investigation with this man. And according to this fun team, this is one you have to have in your show. So that's what we did. What do we do with this? What do you do with this man? You never take him anywhere because it's not going to work out the way you planned it.
Nope.
And it's going to be very, very clear why later on. It's
Yep.
not to be an ass, but he will photobomb anything. He will. And it's no, I'm joking. This man is amazing. He's a comedian, and his name is Michael Gagliano.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello, my man.
Hey.
I'm excited to be here. Excited to say hello to everybody.
Thank you so much for coming on.
I don't know much about other languages. I know you guys are like from the Netherlands. I learned how to say "Mit namni alvalig putatis," which I think is Swedish. Yeah. I think it's like my name is Sinister Potato, and that's it. That's all I know. That's all I got, guys.
Well, need I say more shame?
Yeah,
Well,
but I can say it in like 8
anyway.
languages if that matters. You know, Меня зовут Верна Картошку. You know,
Yeah.
that's Russian. You know, my name is Sinister Potato. I can only say that. That's Indian. I don't know.
Yeah.
Why can't I say anything else? I don't know. That's all I got.
You have
I have
to
to
learn.
look- He has to learn it in Dutch. Yep.
Yeah.
But that's it. I gotta learn Dutch. You'll have to write it down for me and then send it to me on Messenger. I'll learn it through the week. It'll be great.
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
We can do
Well,
that.
shall we start by showing the clip which was sent to us why you can't take him on an investigation and why he had to be on our show?
Yes.
Sounds fair. Let's roll it.
Let's roll it.
You ready?
Yes,
I deny all allegations.
Not after this, you don't.
Yeah.
All right.
Welcome to the Haunted Files, and tonight we're investigating this massive battleship. Eric, where are we?
Well, we drove all the way up to Wilmington, North Carolina, and we are on the deck of the USS North Carolina. Seen a lot of battles during World War II in the Pacific.
Yeah, and we're going to get in there and see if we can find any of this paranormal activity that they've been reporting throughout the years on this vessel.
And we got a lot of work cut out for us tonight.
We sure do. Let's get it.
What kind of paranormal experience have you had here?
I've got a lot of them, but just to give you a couple examples, I was able to see one of the brig doors just open wide and close all by itself, as if somebody just walked out of it.
Wow. What was that?
What was that?
What was that?
What was that?
You're recording, right?
Yeah.
That was a loud song.
Hello? Holy shit. Mary Lynn is a world-renowned psychic medium, and we're gonna have her kind of lead some of the way.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have her kind of feel out what's going on and see if she can lead us to any of the areas that we might capture something.
All right, I'm excited. Let's do this. You've ever been here before?
What's
happening? It's happening. Okay. I'm good. Woo.
Oh boy. Should we go to the med bay?
No, I'm good.
Like being
cold or you feel dark or?
Yeah, there's been a lot of deaths in here because whenever I was standing right there, it's just blood on the floor. It's like someone.
That's what you saw in the vision?
That's what I saw, yeah. So
wow.
Someone actually bled out right here.
I heard there's a story about a sailor who died when it was hit by a torpedo.
There are 4 that died, actually 5.
Okay.
4 of them died in a torpedo area where it hit below the area where they were. 23 were injured, and 1 was washed off deck. This was a 1,000-ton torpedo.
Yeah, my name is Mike. I'm actually a
You're not supposed to be here.
I was muted. Sorry. What happened to your camera, Mike? Michael. No.
He got scared of the
He's gone.
Whoops. The big disappearance.
Oh, now he's gone.
Now he's gone.
I think it didn't work.
Okay.
Oh, there he is again.
Okay.
Still no camera. Oh, there we are.
Oh,
What happened? You
did
scared
you
us.
get scared by the
I did.
clip?
Man, yeah. So that was with Eric VanderLaan and Mike Delcoro
Yeah.
at the USS North Carolina, which, in fact, I will be back to May 1st.
Oh.
Cool.
Yes, May 1st through the 3rd, I will be there for Booze on the Battleship, which is a paranormal convention that actually takes place on that battleship. And I was there last year, and that's when I did that for them. So for those that don't know, I actually have my own show called Para with a Normal.
Yeah.
And it is on TUBI now. We got picked up by TUBI. So if you're familiar with that, it's a streaming service that's free. They have over 100 million subscribers because they don't have to pay for nothing. But my show is now on there, and season 2 is getting ready to come out later this year, which is going to be awesome. And that'll be on Beacon TV.
Cool.
So that'll be a lot of fun. I did that. I think later this next month or the month after, I'm not entirely sure, but I'll be doing an episode with Jack Osborne. That'll be cool.
That'd be nice, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so things are always in the works,
You're a busy bee.
Yes, busy bee, but
Busy
that's
bee.
good, man. That's life.
Yeah.
Last thing you want is for life to pass you by, and then you go, "Oh my God, I forgot to do anything."
Exactly. Exactly.
You know?
Mary, you have a surprise, right?
Yeah. I arranged something, and it had to do with the clip. So, shall we get the boss man in?
Yep. You may click him in.
Hey!
And he's gone.
He's gone.
I didn't do anything. I didn't pick.
It was a tease.
Oh, he's gone again.
What are you doing?
I'm not touching anything.
Something had to go wrong.
Legend.
It's the only time I had a paranormal investigation using a toaster as a piece of equipment.
That's true.
Did it work?
Yep. Yeah.
You have to watch his episode too, because it really is great. The brand new season for Haunted Files. Every episode's phenomenal, but I think I spent most of the episode with a bag of Jersey Mike's Subway sandwiches. I was carrying it around. So yeah.
Oh,
You had to get them inspired, and that was the way to do it.
That's it. Even ghosts love food. Yeah, I gotta have food.
Yeah.
And I've got me a little bit of liqueur.
Oh shit!
I always do spirits for the spirits anytime I do a podcast.
Do a spiritual toilet.
Yeah, in my spiritual toilet. Yep. So that way you can get shit faced. Yeah.
Cool.
Cheers. Man, Eric, how you been, buddy?
I've been doing good. I've been busy like you. We're in the
That's
middle
true,
of
man.
season 4 right now. We just released the 1861 Masonic Lodge with Patty Negri.
Oh
and Andrew
man,
Jones, and it's a 2-part series. So this month the
Where
second part will
was
come
that?
out.
Is that the one from Virginia City?
The Lodge, no, that was
That's
when we were up
Hypopythias.
in Rock Island. It was in Keithsburg, Illinois,
Oh,
in the middle of cornfields, right on the Mississippi.
right. I love corn.
I like corn too. I like popcorn.
Popcorn, corn pops, corn the band, fantastic.
Yeah, corn the
You
band.
know.
Okay, yeah,
But that's right. You guys are going to be at Rock Island again this year.
yeah. I'm on the committee.
The itty bitty
You're the
committee of.
MC, I believe.
Yes, yeah. I'm very excited. I
Yeah.
love going back there. I'm
We got
hoping
a
this
special
year.
surprise coming too for this Rock Island.
Nice.
The infamous-
Last year I got bit by like a spider or something on the bicep, and like my whole arm swelled up. So I'm hoping to avoid that this year.
Well, I hope you like dolls, because there's going to be another doll there, Robert the Doll.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
yep, and David Sloan. So
Hey, Bree. Ron, what up, buddy?
hey, everybody.
So it's ironically, so Eric was, I really wanted them to be a part of season 2 for Pair with the Normal. And we had all this planned out, and it all looked like it was going to go according to plan. The issue was I had just sustained a severe traumatic brain injury and was desperate to just try to film something in case, as terrible as it sounds, in case I didn't make it, because I wasn't really sure what was going to happen. But
Well, you
about
couldn't
halfway,
fly.
I couldn't
to your
fly. Yeah, I
ear.
literally had to
Couldn't
drive
fly.
all the way across America because I wasn't allowed to fly or my head would explode. So I had to, yeah. And about halfway through, we were running into issues of because I couldn't walk. I had to wait till I got back.
I
for
would
my
have
epidurals.
piggybacked you, Mike.
Dude, I
would've
kind of
piggybacked.
needed it, man. Towards the end, like we were arguing with our director. We were. I couldn't like there were places we would go. I couldn't even really walk. So like we just kind of like had to film like parts. It was weird because it's not normally how I like to do things, but I didn't have much choice and I couldn't see. So when I impacted the back of my skull and it completely changed. It altered my vision. So I had severe double vision. So I couldn't really tell what I was looking at anymore, and I had pretty bad night blindness. My vision has improved some, and just 3 days ago, I actually got prescription glasses so I can see again. Woohoo! So now I'm one of you guys now. Oh my look! Yeah.
Welcome to the pack.
Yes. Let's go. Oh wait, look. Oh wait, here. I got the wrong ones on. Hold on. That's my armpit, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. Oh.
The ghost liked to mess with his hearing aids, by the way. I
Yes.
witnessed that.
So there we go. Hey, so yeah, I have I don't know, I got that wrong. Because I'm deaf. I'm completely deaf in this ear.
Oh.
But they gave me, and that's also from the injury. So they
yeah.
gave me this hearing aid, and can you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can't. That's how deaf this ear is, but it's completely maxed out. So it doesn't really like help me hear a whole lot, but it gives me more like spatial awareness. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it's crazy. Eric was there when we first discovered that I was hearing like voices, but I was only hearing it in my deaf ear through the hearing aid. It was activating, kind of like a weird combination of Estes and like EVP.
Yeah.
Well, the weird
You
thing
know?
was we were at an event at the Savannah Theater, and we were filming an episode there, and we were up near the camera room, and we were doing the EVP session, and they were saying Mike's name. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, so if you like Mike, can you do something to him? As soon as I said that, all this loud feedback came from his hearing aid. It was really weird, like right on point.
It's like they
I don't know if it was coincidental, but
But I mean, it's like, well, you know, if you look at, you know, there's a talk about energies, right? And yeah, even in the afterlife, just because life is over doesn't mean your energy is, right? And that also doesn't mean that the location of which you were alive has changed either. So the energies could still very much be present. It's just a matter of how, I guess, you spiritually or you in the afterlife have the ability or choose to manipulate that energy, right?
Yeah.
And it's the same as, you know, like a bat can see, but they just see it through sound, right? So there is that possibility that us as a spiritual being in the afterlife can still see and interact. It's just we see and interact through energies differently. And this may have just been one of those tools in which they are easy to, I guess, maybe they don't know what it is, but they can identify the energy easier.
I think we
Say,
all
oh,
have the tool. We just need to tune into it. Some people are more tuned in, and some are completely tuned out.
Yeah.
I have to take a little blue pill for my tool, so I get it.
Viagra.
Hey!
But anyway, yeah, because like when I got into it, like I couldn't sense any type of energy. All I was about the equipment, trying to capture evidence. It wasn't getting anything. And then I learned how to open up my mind. And the more like Mike and I've been on, I don't know how many paranormal investigations, but the more you do it, it's just like a workout. You're just working that part of the brain to get in tune with those type of energies.
It's like it's muscle memory only for you on an energy field level.
Yep. And they got blue pills for that too. Just look at
it. Yeah. That's the good stuff.
Yep. Don't get the purple, don't get the green, get the blue. That's top notch.
It's got to be the blue.
Yeah.
Unless it's in chocolate, then that gets recalled. It turns out they don't like that. But yeah, man. So you've got to. I guess Eric has brought up a great point in when you do these investigations. You know, it's not all science, and it's not all, you know, it's not all knowledge, and it's not all belief, right? Yep. It's always, the answer is always lie somewhere in the middle, right? Yeah. And I think that's important because you'll see, or you'll even interview, you know, people in the field who are very, very religious, and they'll say, look, whatever you're seeing is, you know, it's good versus evil, it's demons, it's devils, it's, you know, it's angels, and that's just how it is. And to me, that's strictly trying to create your thesis on belief.
Yeah.
And then you'll come across people say, well, no, I think everything is, you know, negotiable. Everything is debatable. I tend to be a skeptic. I will only use certain types of equipment. I have equipment that I prefer, and that's just how it is. And they're really trying to focus more on trying to understand things through a line of reasoning, through logic, right? But when you're dealing with something that no one has any knowledge on, right? The undeath, it's hard to be knowledgeable, right? It's hard to be an expert based
no one
solely
will
off
be
of
an
science.
expert until they die.
Exactly. So the answer has to lie somewhere between knowledge and belief. At least that's my own personal take. So I always try to tell people, you got to go into these things with an open mind. You know, open your mind, keep your butt closed, because farts will mess up an EVP.
Oh, yeah, they will.
It's just truth. That's just truth.
Yeah, definitely. And then when we do die, Mike and I are going to come back and fuck with people.
Oh, I cannot wait. It's gonna be great. Yes. I'll be clogging so many people's toilets.
I might do some clogging, like dancing. They'll be like, what's that clogging noise?
Oh, the river dance. Yes.
With my Dutch wooden shoes.
Yes. You know what?
Oh my God.
That's a great example. I've always wanted to, I'm not a very good dancer, but maybe when I'm dead, I can learn.
I got a little story to tell you about my Dutch. Well, VanderLaan. I'm half Dutch. My dad's part of the family lives in Holland, and he says that if you're not Dutch, you're not much. So remember that.
If you're not Dutch,
But
you're not Welsh.
anyway, I had these like the Dutch wooden shoes. So I
Yeah.
had these, and I had people over, and we were all drinking. I was like in my early 20s, and we were getting hammered. And I thought it would be funny if I got in these Dutch wooden shoes and started like hopping around in them. So I kept on hopping around, and I'm on the tile, and then I slip and fall, and my foot stays in the shoe, and I dislocate my ankle and broke my leg bone.
Dang.
And they had to carry me and throw me in the backseat of the car because I couldn't even walk. Like I was like my ankle was like dangling. I like had to hold it. And good thing I was drinking a lot because it helped with the pain. But
The
when I got
worst
to
part is,
the ER, they were like, "Oh, this guy's hammered. We're not going to give him anything until he gets out of it."
the worst part with the wooden shoes is when something like that happened, you will not be able to get that thing off.
Dang.
No,
It's
those
stuck.
things are solid and they're
It's
heavy.
stuck.
Yeah, and I will say this: when it comes to gravity, Sir Isaac Newton's a bitch, man. You know.
Yeah. And the next time you see Mike and I doing a show, we'll be wearing Dutch shoes.
It's gonna happen.
Oh my
You won't-
God!
you won't
I
pop
need
in
a
them.
picture. I
Sit
need a
still.
picture.
Don't move.
You'll see me running down the corridor scared in the Dutch shoes.
It'll just be dark. All you'll hear is the clip clop, clip
Yeah,
clop.
clack, 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 clack.
Yeah.
There we go. Clock, clock. Oh, there he is.
There you went.
You can slide on loose things too.
Yeah,
got
you
a nice
can.
smooth floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if they're nicely painted. Like
Yeah.
those are the ones that I had. The ones that are like, you put them up on display.
Yeah, those are the slippery slides.
Yeah. They're meant to be in the mud, people. Don't try that at home.
Nope.
In the farming field.
Not a good idea.
No.
So,
What were we
Mike,
talking about?
that's why I went back to topic again. How did you start? How did you think to go do a paranormal show?
So that's actually a great question. So I've always I'm a comedian by nature, but I had done the show called the Rock and Comedy Show on the internet and on the radio, on FM and all that stuff, and I did that for 9 years, with a gentleman by the name of Jason Bird, and he owned a company called RadioVegas.rocks, and he was in his mid to late 50s, and he very quite suddenly died of congestive heart failure, which is crazy. He didn't even ask anybody. The gall of this guy, right? But it really sucked, man. He was a great guy. And it kind of, and at the time, I was doing the Rotten Comedy Show with him, and I had my own show. I had a couple of shows. I had Mad Mike's High Power Hour, the only 2-hour show that's 15 minutes long. And then I also had Two Clueless Dudes, which was just another kind of like a talk show, right?
Yeah.
And then when he passed, the whole radio station just kind of collapsed, and it kind of left me in this place of, man, I don't know what to do now, right? I'm kind of lost, and that kind of stayed that way for a little over a year, because shortly thereafter, my father, who was living with me at the time, he catches pneumonia, winds up going to the hospital. While in the hospital, they're not sure, but they think that he might have COVID. So they wind up changing his protocol to a COVID protocol instead of a pneumonia protocol. And then he's dead within 24 hours. And so now here I am going, my dad was so big on saying that nothing comes next. There is nothing. He's like, when I die, I'm done. I lived my life, and that was my blessing, was to live the life.
Yeah.
After this, I'm dirt. I don't want anybody to talk to me, find me, see me. There is no heaven. There is no hell. There is nothing left. I was here. I did it. I'm done. And I said, man, will I never have the opportunity to ever have any interaction with my father again? Will I never have the opportunity to tell Jason Bird, hey man, thanks for everything. Even though you're not here anymore, I just want you to know I got you still. Am I never going to have these opportunities? Am I never going to get a chance to tell my dad, hey, what little time I spent with you, I'm glad I did. I didn't know. And to be honest, I kind of went on a little bit of a rampage. It was one of these bad boys, right? And I met, I was already friends with Mary Lynn Bast, who was a psychic, right? I happened to come across her podcast she was on, and just randomly, just by chance, by fate. And she mentions, yeah, well, Mike, we're going to go do this paranormal like convention thing in Deadwood, South Dakota. Maybe you need to come down and experience something like that. And I said, man, you know what? Screw it. I'm in. I got in my car. I drove from Las Vegas all the way up to Deadwood, South Dakota, which is, I don't know, like 1,200 miles, something like that. And you know what? I went dressed as a Ghostbuster, ironically, but I had a mustache, so nobody would know who I was because I'm very famous. And I had the freaking time of my life. I was so because I didn't know how it was going to be taken, because I am a comedian.
Why wouldn't you? Damn it!
Right? But I just wasn't sure like how it would be perceived, because my way of thinking is different, right? But everybody was so nice. I got to meet Shane Pittman and Josh Purvis. I got to meet just a lot of these incredible people. And I didn't know any of them were on a TV show at the time. Shane Pittman was on 28 Days Haunted and Holzer Files, right? I am infamous, that's true. Josh, what up, buddy? Yeah. And Ron says loves Marilyn Bass. Absolutely.
She's amazing, by the way. She's very
She's
talented.
Great. Yeah, can't do a cartwheel though. Don't ask her to do that.
No, she
Yeah,
can't.
No. But
she can do a backflip though.
Really surprisingly well.
Yeah.
It's shockingly. So I go through that whole experience and I finished the whole weekend and I went, this was incredible. And I said, that's what I want to do. And Mary Lynn was trying to get a podcast together based on, paranormal talk. And I said, hey, do you still want to do that? I want to do it. Let's do it. So we create this podcast. About a month later, I'm in Virginia City which is like a Wild West town, very similar to Deadwood.
Amazing place.
It's in Nevada, which is about 8-9 hours from where I live. So I drove down there. Mary Lynn couldn't be there. And I decided I was going to dress like as an authentic of a cowboy as possible. So I dressed as Woody from Pixar, Toy Story. Yeah. And it was incredible. I got to see Josh and Shane Pittman again. And that was when I had this idea for a show, and I pitched my show idea to Shane. And my show idea was, hey, what if we do a paranormal investigation, but it's kind of based on The Office. So it is a comedy. It's basically just one idiot's journey and to find out what's next. Not everybody who does this is Eric VanderLaan. Not everybody has that professionalism. Not everybody has that wherewithal, the knowledge.
He's got some professionalism. I'll give him some credit.
A little bit, but
he knows his shit.
But I wanted to portray that you can still be yourself, and the afterlife doesn't care, right? The afterlife exists no matter who or what you are. So not every show needs to be.
They do. I get cursed out sometimes.
That's true, but not every show, not every time, not every episode needs to be, Zach Bagans, and the hunt for you to drop the ring off at Mordor or whatever he's doing. You know what I mean? So it's not everything is demons.
It's totally different than any other show.
Right. And so that was kind of how I kind of broke into the paranormal and into TV.
Cool.
Yeah. Pretty nifty, right? Different.
Yeah.
Very different. Very
Yeah.
impressive.
Some
too.
people say they have like, oh yeah, I was visited by a spirit, or I had the Annabelle came and poked me in the butthole or something, but nothing like that. I didn't have that.
Boy, would I want to pay for that.
Right, yeah. Well, you know what? I'm in my 40s, so I'm probably due for a good prostate exam, to be completely honest.
Maybe we can
So
take
I
you
wouldn't
to
mind,
It's not gonna be
especially if it was
Annabelle, though.
free. Yeah.
South
That's the
Church
whole point of
Hospital.
aliens, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Get probed.
Yeah, alien abduction when you're at past your 40s is kind of like a blessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any opening possible, they'll probe it.
Right, exactly. It's
They
the
don't
orifice
discriminate.
office.
Oh my God.
So, is there any moment in time that you experience something so paranormal you can go around it?
Okay. I'm going to wax philosophical before I get into the comedy here. But what I will tell you is a paranormal experience can be completely and entirely based on your mindset, right? And your mindset can be determined based on how you choose to interpret what you feel. Okay. So what I mean by that is I think people will say, oh, well, if you're a comedian, you're not really open. Your mind isn't open to that type of an experience. But that's not really the case at all. Because, comedy and
He got
fear
real angry at the battleship, by the way. That comedian got thrown out of the window. Comedy. Very serious. Very stern.
yeah, very.
Easy.
But yeah, so you just have to comedy and fear are really just different sides of the same coin, right? Those type of emotions are a pendulum, and the pendulum is still attached, right? It's just which way it swings at that time. So, but I remember if you get a chance to watch the first season of Pair with the Normal, the second episode. Well, there's actually the first and the second episode, which were the very first times I've ever actually done any type of paranormal investigation. The second episode, it takes place at Yorktown Hospital, which has actually been, I want to say foreclosed. That's not right. What do they call it when it condemned, because it's in such disrepair right now.
I love that.
When we went in, yeah, well, Yorktown's incredible, guys. It's in San Antonio, Texas. When we went in, the steward, the manager of who was managing the location, he takes us in. Now it had been raining, and was still raining. It had been raining for days. I mean, thunderously so. He goes, yeah, if you want to, you guys can film whatever you want to film. These ghosts, they don't give us shit for rent money. Fuck these ghosts. I don't give a do whatever you want. F them. And he goes, okay, bye. And then leaves. I'm like, what just happened? Because all of a sudden, here we are. We're pulling out all of our equipment. We're getting ready to film. There's screams, yells, things being thrown, slammed. It got out of control. It got so bad. We actually didn't even let Mary Lynn inside the building because we didn't know what was going on. So we all had to split up, except for Mary Lynn. She had to stay outside, but we all split up and we had to walk the entire hospital to make sure we were in fact alone. And we were.
Wow.
And then all I said was, hey guys, we got to start filming. And then everything calmed down. It was like, oh, okay, well, back to our best behavior. These guys obviously aren't here to be mean to us, right? It was so wild. So I'll never forget that. And the first ever paranormal experience I had was, to film, I should say, was the Black Swan Inn, which is also in San Antonio. when we get there, again, it's raining. The first thing we see is this dog, and it's this beautiful white, like half dog, half wolf. The turns out the wolf's name is Willow. Willow is actually my sister's name. So that alone, I was like, that's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Then we get through, we're doing our investigation. We get all the way to the back room where they do seances. And there is this picture of this lady in blue. And the picture was originally created like in the late 1800s. Now it's a copy. The issue is I had never seen a copy but one other time. When my great aunt, Gagliano, made a copy freehand, a massive, gigantic oil painting of that painting when she was 16 back in like 1916.
Wow.
And she won a national award for that painting. So I knew it was a copy, but I'd never seen the original, and I'd never seen another printing of it ever, ever. And then here I am on my very first investigation, and there's Willow, and there's this painting staring me right in the face. Had I had eaten like 3 or 4 hot dogs, I would have let out a chocolate hot dog of my own. You know what I mean? I was literally beside myself. So that's where you go, okay, well, maybe that's not like a ghost coming up, and licking my ear, but there are still those signs. You just have to be cognizant of them. Those signs exist, man. They are real. You just have to be ready to embrace them and accept them and realize them for what they are. Stop being skeptical and start being
Not everything is
tourist.
coincidental. A lot of people think, well, that was coincidental. Could have been this, could have been that. But like, that's how I used to think. But like now, I open my mind and well, this happened. Maybe there's something more to this,
Yep.
And that's why we like to use our equipment.
You have to look at I look at every time I do an investigation now as like a sojourn, right? It is this miniature Iliad on which I get to partake on, which helps me understand life of my own better. With my own comedic take, of course, but that's just me.
Yeah.
It's interesting, like doing these paranormal investigations.
That's true, Ron. I did
filming,
try to burn your house down. That was an accident.
it's almost like therapeutic. Like for me, like when I went out with my team, like this is before we were filming and everything, we would just go investigate together and hang out. It was like therapeutic to me. And now, and Mike knows these people, Mike Mike Barros and James Cummings from Cross the Line Paranormal. They have the Echoes Veterans Project where
Yes.
they film these episodes at haunted locations with these war veterans that have PTSD, and it's a means of therapy for them. And I actually filmed one with them, and they loved it, and it felt really good. I mean,
yeah, which is phenomenal.
Everything.
That's another thing too, is I really did not understand what PTSD was. I'm sure, Mary Shane, you guys have heard of PTSD, post-traumatic stress
Disorder.
Disorder, right? I was about to say dish soap.
I gotta write it out.
Yeah, but I didn't understand exactly what it meant until after I had hit my head, and even then I still didn't quite make sense of it, because when I fell, I lost memory for about 6-7 days, just completely gone. Like I didn't remember the incident. I don't remember anything. I just woke up and my head was cracked. I had all this issues. Like I permanently lost the ability to smell. I can't taste. So I still have issues. I couldn't walk. But it wasn't until I went to.
Good thing you can't taste a chocolate hot dog, though.
I wouldn't. Yeah. It would taste like nothing. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what? It's wild though. My dogs can fart in my face. Nothing. I got nothing. But I was in Birmingham in February. I was trying to run this event.
No disembodied smells. You can't experience that.
I can't. Yeah. Well, if I do, I guess that would be pretty significant, honestly.
Yeah.
That would, yeah,
Um,
right. It's coming back.
it's coming back to me. Celine Dion. But I couldn't. I had this. I was trying to run this event in February, and like everything that could possibly Murphy's Law, if it can go wrong, it will go wrong. It did, and instead of my normal ability to accept, adapt, react, I literally just had all of that feeling, all of the lack of memory, just the emotion of my injury hit me all at once. And I shut down. I could barely breathe. I was crying. It was like I didn't know what to do. I was so lost in myself. And now, now that I've had those visions of the initial fall now, I'll wake up in the middle of the night sweating. Sometimes I find myself struggling. I'm kicking, I'm pushing, and I go, wow, I'll never truly understand what a veteran went through. I'll never truly understand or be able to comprehend what it meant to go through what they did. But at least now I do have an inkling
Yeah.
into what they go through. Maybe not to the same degree, but it allows me just to enhance my empathetic tone to that. You know what I mean? Which is kind of cool. So I'm really excited. I know some of them are going to be at Booze on the Battleship in May, so I'm really excited to see them. And yeah, Ron knows Ron Lumsden, who's just posted. He just had an MRI, and during the MRI, I guess they knocked him out, and he lost a bunch of memory. He was all the way back to like 2019 for a while. So yeah, so sometimes memory can be fleeting, but you know what isn't? The experience.
Right.
Yeah.
I lost memory for like, I don't know, maybe like 15 seconds during a paranormal investigation. Something overcame me. And they were
Really?
like, yeah, the people was with Mike and Joe, Franny was there. They were like calling my name out. They're like, Eric, Eric. And I wasn't acknowledging them. I was just like staring at my recorder for like 15, 30 seconds. And they're like, what's wrong with them? And like even before that, like this location is a place where they do a lot of satanic rituals. So we had tried to make this attempt to film, and the only way to get there is to walk or bike. And Franny tried to bike it and got sick and ended up passing out, throwing up that night.
Dang.
And then this was the Aerojet rocket facility. I think I spoke to you about it on the show last time, but no, they were doing satanic rituals there, and it was just the oddest thing that like every single device was picking up things related to Satan, devil, ghosts, like the Ovilus, the recorder, like how often does that happen? Never. So, and then like I had that experience, and then things were getting weird, and we're like, you know what? It's time to cut this off and go. You got to know when to turn in your cards, your chips.
Yep. Gotta know
You don't
when to
know.
fold them.
Yep, and I folded them. And then I
But
got
yeah,
my ass saged and holy water. So yeah, we did a little ritual after before we left.
holy water it tastes so terrible.
Well, I got
You
the
know?
one. Oh, I don't have it in front of me, but it's from St. Augustine. The Fountain of Youth. I think it was.
Oh, yeah.
I think Scotty got it for me, and it was blessed by a Catholic priest. And yeah, that tastes nasty.
Wow. Yeah.
Did
But
they add anything to it?
I think
Did they add anything to the holy water?
No, it's just a
Turpentine.
fountain. It's just a fountain that I forgot the name. The Spaniard that discovered it, De Soto, maybe. Like there was a fountain of youth that was a legend in Florida, and supposedly he discovered it in St. Augustine. And basically, it's just like it's just underground, spring water. That's all it is.
Okay.
they add the same signature smell as highlighters.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ew.
You.
No, it has a. It smells like rotten eggs. That's what it smells like.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not
Yeah.
great. But I think and one of the things that we look at when we do a lot of these investigations is why that person
Mhm.
or entity is still here, right?
Yeah.
And I think it comes down to whether or not they specifically, that being or you, right? If that same thing were to happen to you, on whether or not you believe you're worthy of whatever comes next,
Yeah.
right? Because if you're not, and you are convinced that maybe you're going to go to a bad place, let's say have hell, or maybe you think that karma is real and you will inherit a body that is not beneficial, right? Negatively impact your next body.
I'm gonna inherit
Maybe
a
you
one-legged
decide,
body.
right? You'll just be like, well, I don't want to be Lon John Silver's. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
stick. You know,
My wooden peg.
right?
Yeah.
You go, hey,
That's
no
no
polio
fun.
for me,
Mm-mm.
right? So I think you do. I think there is that moment where you need to look at what you do in life and decide of whether or not you're going to be worthy of whatever comes next.
Yeah.
If anything, but I think it's
Yeah.
safe to say there is. It's just we don't know, and if we don't know, then best be prepared as best as possible, right?
Mhm.
True.
Absolutely. You have a completely different mindset. If I hear you talking about the paranormal, do you think you have other responses as the more serious investigators?
I wouldn't say I get more, but I would say we might get different, right? For example, Eric, he's done this so many times, so he kind of has a methodology. He knows what he wants to ask, how he wants to ask it, what's going to be the best. One, A, for his show, and two, just for him to get the responses or reactions that he's looking for. Whereas for me, like especially on my show, a lot of times the responses that we get, they wind up on the cutting room floor because my show isn't so much about the investigation as it is the journey, right? Like I still would prefer you, Shane, you, Mary, to go to these locations and have your own experience, right? Because I know I'm not going to be able to provide that type of an experience that Eric is going to be able to
Mhm.
from a show, right?
Well,
Mine's going to be completely different, but
from
it adds. Go ahead.
go ahead. I'm sorry.
I would say it adds a completely different type of context because they're not used to that experience. Because what I'm kind of going after
Yeah.
is that 99% of life, not that last 1% which got them killed, right? So I try to focus on that, whereas maybe Eric might have more of an insight and more of a say as to what's going on in that 1%. But both have the ability to elicit responses, just they could be very different.
I got a different correlation. I think the spirits, they were people, right? And it just all really depends on your personality. Even with the equipment, like if there's spirits there from the 1800, I'm not gonna say, "Hey, touch that REM pod." I'm gonna explain to it how it works, and that it won't hurt them. And sometimes, like it's just the vibe of the person or the group of people. I think that brings in more activity because from my experience from doing so
Sure.
many events and getting different groups, like we'll get different groups coming in the house and we'll do a quick mini investigation. And one group, it's going crazy. Things are going off. I'm getting EVPs. They leave. The next group comes in, and you could feel their vibe isn't good, and then nothing happens.
Nothing.
Mhm.
So I think that's if you want to be a paranormal investigator and master a technique, it's more like you know, it's almost like with regular people. Like I'm a business guy. I go out networking. I like to go meet people and talk to people. And
Yeah, you got
Mike's a funny guy. I mean, why wouldn't you want to talk to him?
high
Me?
energy, right? High energy.
Yeah.
all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then you'll
but
get bad ones that'll tell you, get the fuck out, shut the fuck up,
yep.
leave me alone, you know? But
It's
that's
true.
just life. That's how there's different types of people, you know?
Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely.
All walks of it. All walks
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah, but that's something I notice when we do investigations. We are very serious when we start doing the investigation, but when we have a
Mhm.
break, we tend to have a lot of fun. And when we have a lot of fun, we get most EVPs.
Exactly. So
Even
doing
though,
our investigations, we're having fun. I
yeah,
mean, like, hey, we're having a good time here. Come join us. Come sit in, you know? That's how I look at it.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think that's key because you bring out a whole other side of your personality and you
Mhm.
know, yeah, I think there's Jenny Davis, she does it, and there's other people that talk about, you know, your aura, like how your
Yeah.
aura can emit certain
Mhm.
colors, and for all we know, maybe that color in your aura is more available to them to experience or see or manipulate than others, for all we know.
Yeah.
So
And
maybe
those are
just
the
having that
questions
little
I
bit
like to
hippiness.
ask. Like, can you see me? How do I look? Can you hear us? I mean, I don't know.
Right?
I want to know what they're experiencing when they see us, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can it tell the degree of skid mark in my underwear? You know what I mean?
They could. Yeah.
You know,
But
I
they
want to
can't
know.
smell it.
If
So
you
that's a
ever
good
have
thing.
that answer, please, please send it over
Yeah.
because I want to hear that.
We'll let you know. Yes.
Why is it that some bathrooms are haunted?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You got the mirror and you got the water.
Hmm.
That's gonna be the next. That's gonna be the next horror
That's a
trilogy.
show, Mike. That's a
Yeah, the
show. The most
plunger.
haunted bathrooms across America.
Dun, dun,
The most haunted and nasty bathrooms.
Yes. Yes. Well, the guy dressed up as like Scary Mario, the plumber.
Running out of the stall
Yeah.
with toilet paper coming out of his pants.
It's a me,
Or
a
maybe a skid
Mario.
mark. Maybe.
Yes.
Screaming Italian.
Oh my God.
I've come to unclog your toilet and eat
See,
your
like,
baby.
this is how we talk when we're at an investigation. Like, why wouldn't you want to join in on this?
Right?
Right?
Like, because
Excellent.
it makes them go, wait, hold on now. What? Say what now? You know?
Yeah.
They get curious.
They
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
It was funny. We were filming for another network, Scare TV network, at the St. Augustine jail. And, you know, I was asking questions that were related to a person being in jail. Like, we were talking about, do you like Franny? Do you think she's pretty? And I forgot exactly what it said, but it said something crude. And then I asked, do you like a big ass or do you like, you know, no ass? Like, just, and we were getting responses. So
Yeah.
stirred things up.
Right, you got to. Because
Like,
if
if
it's
you
a
were in a
little ass, then
jail,
I'm that
like we
man.
were talking about that, people would be like, you know, chiming in.
Yeah. I got that little booty that likes to tootie. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
if that's what they're into,
Yeah.
I'm here for
All
them.
about the booty.
Sometimes all about that bass.
Yeah.
Just a little treble.
There's a little trouble, all bass.
That would
But
be a show I love to watch. Going into a prison and make a lot of fun and talking shit and see the responses.
Oh, yeah. So if you're looking for a great prison episode, I want to say in my first season, episode 7, we go to the Bleckley County Jail, which isn't a very big
Great
prison.
location.
Great
location.
spot.
It was
But
like a
I was
castle,
actually,
miniature castle.
yeah, it's like a miniature. Yes.
Yeah.
But I did the entire investigation dressed as the Hamburglar. Yeah. So that's on TV, folks. You can watch it now.
Did you get any responses on how you were dressed?
It was incredible. It was, so a lot of it doesn't make, again, some of it doesn't make it because that's kind of not our topics, not our theme, you know. If you're looking for great evidence, watch the Haunted Files. If you're just looking for fun and just a great experience. That's where Pair with the Normal.
And if you
comes
want
in.
to see evidence from a jail, check out season 3, the Hamilton County Jail. That was
Oh, there you go.
wild. We were picking up all kinds of shit. You can hear footsteps, getting whispers in our ear. It was wild.
Dang.
Cool.
All right.
See, that's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it.
Definitely.
Oh, I live in the wrong country.
Yeah.
I know. We
saying
got to
that.
bring you guys over here, or we'll come see you, and we'll hang out at the Bulldog.
Yeah. Well, you guys, where do you guys live? Where's Holland?
Holland, the Netherlands.
Holland?
There-
Well, you guys probably
Amsterdam.
have like hidden, like haunted windmills or something. I don't know.
They have a lot
Yeah,
of haunted
probably.
locations.
Never
they got
found one, but
castles.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, castles,
I think when I was a kid,
farmhouses.
Cows inhabited by demons.
yeah. Well, they have there's that one small town just outside of Holland in Germany where they had these medieval church with the cages on the top where they would stick the witches in and just let them hang there and die. You know what I'm talking about?
Wow.
No,
Germany.
I don't know it.
I have to look that up.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's right outside of Holland. I had an uncle that lived there. I can't remember the name of the town.
oh,
But,
that's a shame.
Holland has a lot of dairies, though, right?
a lot of cheese.
A lot of, yeah.
I
See,
like Gouda, right? Not Gouda. Gouda.
Gouda.
That's it.
Yep.
Howda. Do you have like strip clubs?
Oh yeah. we
Um,
have-
Oh, they have the red
yeah.
light district. What are you talking about?
Yeah. In
Okay,
In
Amsterdam.
the heart of Amsterdam.
See, like if I lived there, I would want to own a dairy farm, and then I would open up a strip club on the dairy farm, and I would just call it Twin Milkers.
But on the farm, you got to wear the Dutch wooden shoes
Yes.
and
Yes.
suspenders. Like
Yeah.
overall.
Twin Milkers, unclog your
Yeah.
hole. There you
Like
go.
was it Dutch boy? The paint. Dutch boy. You'd be a perfect Dutch boy.
Right?
On the wooden shoes.
Right. Have you
Okay,
guys
that'd
ever
be
been to
great.
Naarden? That place has got to be haunted.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Is it
haunted
like
places in
1500s?
Yeah.
So, Mike, this is like an old town in Holland. I think it's near Amsterdam,
Yeah.
and it has a moat around it, right? And a wall. It's like a fortress almost, and inside is a town.
Yeah.
And it goes
Wow,
back
that
I think,
sounds
to
cool.
like the 1500s. That place has got to be something going on there.
Has to
I
be.
was too young to know when I went there, but
Yeah.
See, if I lived in Amsterdam, I would have to open up a sandwich shop, but just sell pork, and I would call it Hamsterdam.
there you go.
You know, it's genius.
You
He has
could
businesses
you could
planned.
get one of those
I got
boats
an
on the
idea, folks.
canals and make it. Have a little restaurant on water.
Oh, that'd be great. Yes.
See, he's planning.
Yeah.
There it is.
I'm always thinking ahead. Always thinking ahead.
Or I would sell like fruit pies served directly out of toilets, but like just plums. So we call it plumbers.
Well, you want to know what their favorite delicacy is? It's eel.
What?
Herring.
Ooh,
Yeah.
really? Is it
Oh,
eel?
no,
And
no,
they just slide it down their throat.
Ew.
I can never do that. Yeah,
Ew.
You have to try it,
I can
Eric.
never do that.
You have to
When I
try
was
it.
in
Bones and all.
when I was in Norway, they did their thing was like a what do they call it? A waffle with lingonberry
waffle.
and sour cream.
No, it's a waffle.
Yeah, and they had sour cream on it. That's the first time I've ever heard of a waffle with sour cream. That was pretty. It was tasty though. I ate it. I'll eat anything once. I'll eat anything once.
I do like that candy, the salted black licorice.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't, dude.
I don't like black.
I made that mistake
black licorice,
once.
but with salt, it takes it to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
I remember I had a friend, his name was Yanni Bjork, and he was from Sweden, and he came back from being overseas, and I told him, he asked me what was the one thing I wanted. I said I wanted Swedish fish because I love Swedish fish. So he brought back authentic Swedish fish, which to me, when I grabbed it, I looked at it, I thought it was like blueberry with sugar all over it, and I mean, mouth-wateringly delicious, right? I remember popping that bad boy in my mouth, and it turned out to be black licorice and salt. I thought I was going to die. Okay. I was like, this is it, folks. This is how I go. So, oh, I can't, dude. I can't. After that experience, like, I couldn't do it again. I couldn't.
The one interesting fact about Holland that this is the food that I love is Indonesian food. It's freaking amazing. It's so good.
Indonesian food in Holland?
They
Yeah.
have a
Oh, yeah.
big community of Indonesians there, just because
Huh.
back before World War II, it was the Dutch East Indies, and the
Yeah.
Dutch used to own Indonesia.
Yep.
Actually,
Really?
my dad was in a war camp when he was a kid there. Him and his brother.
They make my favorite like noodles, mie goreng. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it.
Yeah.
Mie
My dad
goreng,
makes that.
so
And you got the
good,
rice
dude. It's
version,
so good.
nasi goreng,
Nasi
Oh,
goreng.
dude.
the
Yeah.
lumpias, the egg
Lumpia.
rolls.
Yeah.
They do make some dang good food, so that's awesome. I'd have to try
Yeah.
that when I get
I'm
down there.
I'm starting to get hungry again. Stop it.
I know, right? I gotta drive all the way to Hollywood to get me some Indonesian food. It's the only restaurant around in Florida that has
Oh my
Indonesian food.
God.
That's far
Really?
away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Yeah,
I'm gonna
it'd be-
take you,
honestly,
Mike.
there's something-
Next time you come down here.
Dude, it's gonna happen.
I made Mary Lynn eat alligator, so I'll have
Nice.
to eat Indonesia.
Do they eat alligators in Indonesia?
It wouldn't surprise me.
No,
Crocodile.
it doesn't
I
surprise me
don't
either.
think so. No.
They
I
eat
don't
all
think
kinds
so.
of things, right?
Yeah. They do.
Yeah.
Dang.
But
All right,
no
well-
alligators.
It's just a mixture of different spices. Like it's very like it's hard to make an Indonesian
Yeah.
dish. There's a lot of time and effort that goes into it. You
Yeah.
gotta mortar the seasoning and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I
I had an
remember.
Indonesian cookbook.
Yeah. I took my sister to an Indonesian restaurant, and everything was too spicy for her taste.
Oh, I love
So
spicy. The hotter the better.
She found some food, so she said, "I stick to
Mike,
the
can you handle spicy food? Do you feel it if it's spicy?
To a degree, I can kind of tell spice now, but not like.
Like a ghost pepper or something like that?
I mean, like I would be able to tell like on my lips and like the tip
Oh,
of
on
my
your
tongue,
lips.
Yeah.
but the rest of my I can't tell on the rest.
That could be some shock therapy to bring it back, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I've been
Never
trying
know.
to eat like wasabi, but so far nothing.
Oh.
Go put a dab of wasabi on your tongue every night.
Yeah,
about a
that,
month,
honestly,
maybe
that's what
it'll
I've been doing. I've been eating like sushi because one of the few things I can't really taste, but like it's like a good sensation is like smoked salmon and steak. So I'll eat salmon and steak, salmon and beef. So a lot of times I'll get sushi with like the crab and like some salmon on top, and I'll add a little.
Well, with all that
wasabi to
workout, you need to get that protein in.
Gotta get it. I need the protein. You know?
Yeah. I need some more protein in my life.
Yeah. Gotta have it,
More
man.
more workouts in my life. I swear,
Yeah,
I live in a beautiful complex with an amazing gym and basketball court and all this stuff, and I don't even think I think I walked in there once.
Hey, well, a marathon starts with a single step, my friend.
That's true.
Yeah.
So even if you just go in there and you don't do
My
anything, you just
sister
walk
used
in
to
there.
do the sprint marathons where you run,
Hey, David.
swim, and bike.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
what do they call it? Ironmans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She used to do the mini sprints.
I could do that if it was like all of like 50 feet for each.
By the way, David Alcorn's in the chats from Clearwater, Florida, and he's got some pretty cool locations that he investigates too.
Wow.
Clearwater.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Ooh.
I have some friends in Clearwater.
There's a lot of shit going on in Florida. People don't realize it. They think about up north, but there's some crazy stuff down here.
Hey,
Yeah.
there's a place near Clearwater that's like for rich people. It's like a town. I keep wanting to say it's like St. Pete. Is that right?
Yeah, St. Petersburg, St. Pete.
So that is okay. I've been to St. Pete because I had to clean a bunch of my mundane job is I detail high-end exotic vehicles for rallies that go across the country. And one of the stops was St. Petersburg, but I kept thinking that of St. Petersburg, Russia. So I'm like, well, maybe it's not called St. Pete. Maybe it's called something else, but I couldn't remember. But it is.
Dude, they
it
got
isn't
that
that.
they got that hotel, that old hotel in St. Petersburg that's haunted.
Oh yeah.
Hotel Concha, or I don't know, I can't remember the name.
The Germans.
No, it's Spanish.
Oh, right. Okay, then never mind. It's not right.
Yeah.
He was so ready to do it.
I know, right? Yeah, David has the Southward Elementary and the Plum House. He actually did a live yesterday, gave me a little tour.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Yep.
Oh, it's 86
We're going to
degrees
be
there
hitting that
today.
place up soon. Huh?
Yeah.
86, yeah.
What's the temperature in
sorry.
Holland right now?
We're 82 right now.
82.
Don Caesar Hotel. The Don Caesar Hotel.
Don
That's
Caesar.
it. Google it.
What is it?
Beautiful hotel right on the ocean or the Gulf.
Ooh, Don Caesar. You know what's great? They make great salads.
Yeah, they do. Octopus salad. You'll love that.
Well, I mean, just the Caesar salad in general.
Oh yeah. Well, it's a octopus Caesar salad. It's blackened octopus. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess was that salad
Mike
created
still
by,
hasn't
like,
come
the
down
Roman
here to
emperor?
see me. Only Mary Lynn. You still need to bring Mike
I know.
down
I need
here.
to get down there. I came so close when we were trying to film, but I wound up. I ran up running out of steam, running out of gas, and I had to go home.
That's okay.
It sucked.
You're working out now, so you're ready.
I'm working out. I've had 2 epidurals, and I've started getting platelet therapy in my hips. James.
Hey, James, we were just talking about you.
Yeah, we were actually.
Now we have to
Better
talk
in
Dutch.
Project.
Yeah.
From the Echoes Better in Project. Helping war veterans.
Cool.
Yeah.
That
Very
is cool.
Yeah.
Mike, do you have any locations on your bucket list?
That's actually another fantastic question. So I'm going to start by saying I want to say, like, there's like universal places that are, I think, on everybody's bucket list, you know, like the Vlad Castle, you know, the birthplace of Dracula. But my reason would actually be different. It's not so much that it was Vlad. It was actually what Vlad went through, because he was actually considered like a cheery, like normal bloke up until he turned about 40, and there was that invasion, and he literally flipped a fucking lid, and everything about him changed at that point. I mean, talk about going from 0 to 1,000,000 in like a second, right? And that, so I would love to really dive deeper into just the complexity of his mentality at that point.
Every now and then, I'll get upset and I want to impale someone. I could like have those poles in front of my house.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Set it up as a warning for the rest.
Yeah, the evil spirits, keep them out.
Keep them out.
Yeah.
But I would really love to see Chernobyl.
Yeah.
That would be cool. That would be huge. I would really love to do the underground catacombs in Paris.
Yeah.
I would really love to see that. One of my big things I would love to experience is I would love to have a group of individuals in Halifax, Nova Scotia, at the cemetery where they buried, or they have the memorials for those that had died on Titanic, while at the same time being on a ship at the exact location where the Titanic sunk on its sunk day. You know, on the day that it went down. I would love to have that experience where we could kind of have both to see what type of interaction there might be between the two. That to me would be incredible. And I would, as much as I would hate, and I cannot stress enough how much I would hate to actually be there, but I would love to experience Antarctica to see if there was in fact life, and even alien life.
Yeah.
Can I go with you? Can I go with you on that one?
Yes.
Okay.
I hate the cold, man. Anything beyond like 60 degrees, you know, I'm done. Fahrenheit, I'm done. Like I just don't talk to me. I'm done. I hate it. I hate it. I hate
Well,
life.
in this,
Don't come over
like
here now, though.
while you were talking about all these things, I was like, my mind was just going crazy, and I'm thinking, you know, in the spirit of the astronauts going around the moon, like, do we get paranormal evidence
Dude,
on planets
I
like
would love
Mars or the moon?
I would love to be I would do anything in outer space just to, especially to open up to see if we can get like psychic impressions, other
Yeah,
types of, energy fields that we might be able to interact with. I would love to go into outer space to do those things. I always have, I've always wanted to do, the astronaut type, modalities, to see what we could pick up paranormally. I think that would be freaking amazing.
yep.
Mhm.
Definitely.
Who doesn't want to visit Uranus? You know what I mean?
I would love. I'll go there. I'll go to Uranus several times.
Yeah.
I don't care.
At least clean it out,
Yeah, I've been to dirtier places than Uranus.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, I know, Jamie
I heard it's
has,
very active, though. There's a lot of paranormal activity on Uranus.
tons. Yeah. They hear voices, sounds, scary
Yeah, they
sounds.
do. Yeah.
Uh,
Mary is like, what did I get into? Why?
Well, she knew.
I knew, yeah.
That's the worst part.
Okay,
She
This is
knew.
what I wanted. Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my punishment.
Well, now you have a great opportunity to go watch Pair with the Normal, and you can see all my other ridiculous craziness before
Definitely.
season 2 gets released. So,
Yeah.
and hopefully I'll get with Eric soon, because we are already looking to start filming season 3. We've already been approved. So I definitely want to get Eric involved on that, because I didn't get a chance to do a lot of the stuff I wanted to do in season 2, because I just kind of had to keep things close because I couldn't travel very far. But
Yeah.
season 3,
Well, we'll be
we're gonna
doing
go
it.
all out.
We'll be doing a coming back to Mary Lynn and Mike G episode.
Oh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Yeah. And again, watch the Haunted Files 2. It's on Paraflixx. Eric and Mike, they are the consummate professionals. So
No, you're
if
the
you really,
professional.
I'm a professional idiot, but that's a profession too.
You're a
You know what I mean?
professional, though.
Yeah,
all that
I'm
matters.
very good at it.
No, he's a great
The
guy.
best.
He's good.
Yeah.
Piece. Yep.
Do you guys ever watch the Who? No, Doctor Who. Doctor Who?
Yeah.
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 People keep asking me if this was the TARDIS.
Yeah, but it isn't.
It's not. It's not. But it does kind of look like the TARDIS. But
A bit.
I've always thought it was strange that the TARDIS never changes, but Doctor Who, there's always a new Doctor Who every season, but the TARDIS remains the same, right? So when the Doctor gets back into the, is it a retardis? How does that? I don't. No, no, that's not right. Right.
That
Probably
sounds
not.
about right.
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 Yeah.
Makes sense in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everyone in the chat or they're listening, go get your subscription to Beacon and Paraflixx. It's
Hey,
cheaper
Ash.
than Discovery Plus, and you're gonna get a lot more paranormal content.
Way cheaper.
check
Dude.
this out,
Way
for
cheaper.
sure.
A lot more. And my buddy, another one of my buddies, Tommy Tombstone, he just released a bunch of cool stuff on Paraflixx. The owner or runner of Paraflixx, Miss Natalie Jones, just an absolutely incredible individual, high
Patty
energy, just a lovely woman. Patty Negri, another just incredible psychic. I love all those people. Same thing with Beacon TV, man. They're the salt of the earth type people. Josh Purvis, Shane Pittman, just
And it's
incredible.
funny, like you'll see like Paraflixx people and Stream Beacon people at the events, and we're all like best friends and get along.
Dude, because we're all just happy.
You just want to see everyone
just
do
happy we made
good,
it
that's
somewhere.
all. Yeah.
The goal is just to show you. You're just hoping for an opportunity to showcase your experiences, what you're learning, to show other people. And
It's an
Paraflixx,
adult version
Beacon
of show
TV,
and tell for me.
yeah, Paraflixx and Beacon TV make that possible.
Yeah.
And I'm blessed in the fact that my show is definitely more comedy based. So TUBI was interested in it and have picked that up too.
That's
So
cool.
you could see me on there as well, which is awesome. until they realize it's a terrible show. Then they'll probably cancel it. But until then, go see it while you can, folks.
Yep. Check out Mike on our episode, the USS Battleship North Carolina.
Yep, that's season 4, episode 1, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and it was
the grand
great.
opening.
Yep, I loved it, man. It was such a fun episode. It was cool to actually get to see them do the way that they get to. Because anytime I do my investigations, it is not as in depth. So it was really cool to see like a full in depth go around with different equipment. It was a lot of fun, man. It was a lot to learn, and that's the other cool thing, man. I got to learn, man, which is awesome. I try not to learn, but sometimes I do.
At the end, we learned.
Well, we just came out with a new team, so I'll be teaching a lot of people. So
nice.
Cool.
Be on the lookout. No more War Party Paranormal. It's Ghost Hunters of South Florida.
Yeah.
Ghost Hunters of South Florida. I love it.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Thanks, David.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dave.
Michael, if people want to follow you, where can they find you? On TUBI, Beacon TV,
they can.
on Paraflixx, but for the rest.
Yes. So right now, I've temporarily suspended my OnlyFans, but
damn,
I know not enough viewership. Just my mom, which was weird. So you can find me on Facebook, Michael Gagliano, Gagliano, BBD Boppada, right? You can also find me on Instagram as junk.mcgee. I know it sounds weird, but that's just what I go by. And you can also find me on TikTok as Michael.Gagliano as well. So look for me on any of those 3. We're on YouTube as well, Paramike G. We do have a podcast called Lost Goat Podcast. They do that on Wednesdays. And then, Para with the Normal. And you can catch that show, on Stream Beacon TV right now. The first season is free, which is awesome. So you don't even need to put any information. And obviously we are on TUBI now, and that is free as well. You can catch me on Eric VanderLaan's The Haunted Files, season 4, episode 1 on Paraflixx, which is an incredible spot. I think subscriptions are what, like $5 a month? I mean, it's nothing. It's one Starbucks coffee a month. What's that?
No, we're less than that.
See, less than that. Less than a Starbucks coffee a month.
Less.
April! April Bussett's in right now. She is just one of the most phenomenal psychic housewives.
And you can see her on our on season 3, episode 1 of White Hill Mansion.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's my spirit human, man. I just absolutely love her to death.
Yeah, she's my bestie.
I would have her babies, but she's already had babies, so it's not gonna happen.
She don't want it anymore. She's past that stage. Yep.
My last name is Gagliano, Gagliano, but it's actually pronounced Gagliano. My family's from Sicily, and the meaning behind it is quite literally the one who lives near chickens. Yeah.
No way.
You know what?
I'm not even kidding.
Shane and Mary, do you know what? Can you translate my last name?
VanderLaan.
I'm so upset.
Yeah.
Down the lane.
Down the lane,
the
yeah.
Street.
Down the lane, yeah.
Yeah,
you
there's
live down the
actually
street?
a VanderLaan Street I think outside of Amsterdam somewhere, named after my great-grandfather.
Yeah.
See, that's the whole point of the last name. The surname was they decided to give them off when there was just so many people. They said, hey, we got to come up with another name for people. And they based it off of what you did. For example, VanderLaan, his family lived down the lane of probably a very important street for all we know. And then, if you were Smith, your last name was Smith, you were probably a Smith. If your last name was Schumacher, you were probably a shoemaker, right?
Yeah.
When they came
you wouldn't
to
wear
my
Dutch
little
wooden shoes.
right, when they came down to my little section of Palermo, Sicily, they said, "Hey, we got to give you a surname. What are you doing right now?" And my ancestor said, "Well, I'm kind of in between jobs at the moment." And they said, "Oh, Okay. Well, wow. Well, this is a nice house. Oh yeah, this is great. But I don't own it. I moved in. It was empty. I'm renting it out. Yeah, it's nice. It's a lease. They said, oh, so it's not even you don't even own the home? They're like, oh no, yeah, no, I just got here. So, oh, okay, well, huh. What about that? I see there's some chickens back here. Are those yours? Oh, those chickens? Oh yeah, no. They were here when I got here. But they're really nice. You know, they'll let you pet them. They're very friendly. So wait, so you don't even those aren't even your chickens? Like, no, I don't even know. Nobody's even come to see them. I don't even know. I don't know what to do. Free eggs if you want free eggs.
You can get pecked. You can get a pecker.
They said, so you just happen to live near the chickens? It's like, yeah, that's exact precisely. That's what I do. I live near the chickens. And they said, okay, well then that's
That's your name.
Your surname.
that's your name. So therefore, I am now the one who lives near chickens.
Yeah.
That makes sense,
500
though.
years later.
Yeah, my ancestor was also in between jobs. So they decided to call him Willem's son. So that's where my
So
back.
you're just
That's
somebody's
my
son,
great
right?
grandfather's name, Willem. Willem
Willem.
VanderLaan. Yeah. And
Yeah, my
my
dad
dad's
also.
middle name is Willem, and then my middle name is my dad's name, Peter. So we always take for middle name, we take on the dad's first name.
Yeah.
So
That's
wait,
a
your
French name.
initials are EPV?
Yeah.
It's
Should
like
be
EVP,
EVP.
just yeah. See, you guys are that's awesome, man. See, like my name is Michael Vincent, right? So it's about as Catholic as sounding as you could get. But initially, that is not what my father wanted my name to be. He wanted me to be Nunzio, which is Italian for Nathan, right? Nathaniel. But my mom hated it. And she was pregnant with me, getting ready to have birth, and they have to bring in the birth certificate, and they're still arguing over my name. And she said,
In
look,
Italian?
I am Italian. Yep.
No, were
She
they
said,
arguing in Italian?
no,
Okay.
my dad doesn't even speak Italian. He spoke Portuguese, though, which is weird.
Oh, interesting.
But she said, look, if you're going to give him an Italian name, you better name him after somebody famous. And she says, if you keep trying to call him Nunzio, I'm going to write Pinocchio on the birth certificate. And it was like this Mexican, what do they call it? A Mexican standstill, Mexican hold off or whatever, for like hours. So there was this brief period of time where I was actually Pinocchio Gagliano up until my dad finally caved in and went with Michael Vincent.
My story's
I
not
literally would
funny.
have
My
been
dad.
Pinocchio who lives near chickens.
There you go. Did they sit on your nose, like perch on your nose?
Yeah, look at the size of this honker. Okay?
And then I will start growing and attract more chickens.
Yeah.
Be dropping some eggs.
Free. Hey, look, free eggs. What did I tell you?
Yeah.
So that's how you can find me, folks. In a nutshell.
Oh my God.
Hey, Brandon.
Brandon has a nice
Louis, what
comment
up, buddy?
though.
And Louis Schreier is on.
Oh,
Shit.
you didn't talk about your nuts.
Yes. You'll
Your
actually get a
nuts.
chance to
That's very important.
experience Mike's nuts with Louis. I actually forgot. I owe him $100 and I forgot. So I'm glad
If
he
you
came
try
back
it,
on.
you won't go back. You'll definitely go back again, more over and over.
Over and over again. I have these great
Won't
things called
stop.
Fruity Bits. You'll love to have them in your mouth. And my hope is at the Wisconsin Beard Brawl, which will take place at Broadhead Manor on June 6th, I will be the master of ceremony. You'll get a chance to try one of Mike's long noodles, which is going to be basically just licorice rope, but it's going to be fantastic.
Salted
You'll love
licorice
to have
rope?
that thing just
Salted?
flopping around your face. It's going to be great.
Salted licorice rope? Or just plain licorice?
Just plain. It'll probably be like,
Okay.
what are they, with the red kind?
Oh, the red one. The twist.
Yeah.
Was it called Twisters?
Yeah, but I thought Mike's long noodle would have been better than Mike's
No,
red
that
rocket,
has a
'cause that's
better
just-
ring.
Right.
That
Awesome.
makes it more like I don't know. Just makes me want to have more.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very
Well, better than
appetizing.
like Mike's wobbly noodle. That could work.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
Name in progress, folks.
Now, is it a bunch of noodles or just one noodle?
I was just gonna
Like
be like
when you
one
get it?
long rope, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, that is actually true, Louis. That is true. It's like they say, girth causes mirth, right?
Nothing like some girth.
That's
Oh my
right.
God.
Yep.
Girth
Just need
for
to
what
get a
it's
sharp
worth.
steak knife. Got to do that shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. We are at the end of
Yes, we are.
1.5
You made
hours
it.
almost. We made it and we survived.
Woohoo!
Woo, woo.
You survived.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Mike and Eric, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
This was amazing,
Yeah, absolutely.
and we hope to do it again.
I'm
Eric,
happy to
you're
be
always
Mike's
welcome.
little surprise.
That was great.
Mike, you're always welcome back if you want to. If you have something new, just share with us, or have a little fun, of course. You're always welcome.
Absolutely, man. Thanks for having me on.
Yes, it was amazing.
Absolutely.
I'd have never laughed so much in a podcast. So that's a good thing. Like always, we are going to end with a little bit of music, and we will see you next week. And I'm looking at Mary because I have no idea when we're going to be on again.
I have no clue.
Next week somewhere.
Yes, I do. I
Oh.
do know. We have Chris. This is
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh, real quick, this Monday we're gonna have David Alcorns in the chat on our show.
Nice.
The Haunted
Oh,
Files
nice.
Unplugged radio show you can find on YouTube. And he's gonna talk about those 2 haunted locations, the school and the plum house.
Cool.
Cool.
Very
I
nice. So
will
everybody
go
tune
on
in.
again.
And you know what's really cool is last week we had a show at the Gilchrist County Jail, and while we were airing, shit was happening with the guy at the jail. We could hear it, like footsteps and stuff. It was pretty wild.
Cool.
That's cool.
That is nice.
Yeah.
All right, everybody who didn't follow us yet, please follow us.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Give us a like.
Give us a like, exactly. And if
Happy
you wanna,
Easter, everybody.
Happy Easter. And if you want to
course.
see this
That's
back
right.
again,
Jesus is
watch
coming,
YouTube.
folks. Hide your eggs.
Especially Mike.
I need to buy me some peeps.
Right?
All right, guys. Thank you so much. See you next week. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Psychic dreams or skeptics grin. Ghosts of questions circling within. Answers vanish before they land. Investigators with their tools in hand, talking to the dark like it understands. Spirits rising from